My name is Uttpal Krushna and I'm known as UK in the blogosphere. I run a blog called as Fashionable Foods. People started saying UK ka fashionable foods, UK ka fashionable foods. So that's how it has become UK's Fashionable Foods. Initially it was fashionablefoods.net when I started 5-6 years back. And a couple of years back I switched on to WordPress and now it has become fashionablefoods.com. As a child, I always wanted to experiment with food. So that's how it all began. When I was about 11-12, there were a lot of accidents which happened in the kitchen when I tried to do something on my own. And that was the time when mom came up and she helped me out, seeing my interest in cooking, and she started teaching me small tidbits on kitchen platform. That is how I developed a liking for cooking, food. But dad was absolutely against me joining food as a profession. So I pursued arts. I went on to do my graduation. I went on to do my management. But something inside me was always telling me that you need to cook, you need to cook, you need to serve people. And 2010, 2011, when I left the corporate world and I started full-time consultancy, that was the time when I actually got time to call friends and relatives over and serve them whatever I was cooking. Now, when I was doing all this cooking and serving, that was the time when few of my friends suggested that rather than just cooking, serving, you cook well, so why don't you write? Till that time, I was not very sure whether I'll be able to write, because I was good at my job. I know what to mix, I know how to put things together, I let the fire cook and then I serve. But when my friends told me that I can actually take to writing, first I experimented with recording a recipe. When I was cooking, I used to just randomly talk, it used to get recorded. Later on I used to listen to it and then try to put it down as a recipe. A tedious process, but that is how I learned to write a recipe. I started full-time blogging somewhere in 2012. That was the time when I started fashionablefoods.net. It was a very primitive kind of a site. I had no idea, absolutely, there was no technical support which I had, because this was purely friends telling me that go ahead and do it. So how would a novice do that? Same way, I struggled for almost 2 years experimenting things. I used to do reviews, I used to do restaurant reviews, I used to do product reviews, I used to do food reviews, I used to cook, I used to write recipes, a mix of many things. And somewhere from 2014 end is when clients actually started coming to me seriously, talking to me one-on-one, and we started talking money. So anywhere, everywhere when you're going, there's always ideas which keep coming to it. It's up to you as a blogger how you take up an idea, how you view a story around it, and how you put it as a post.